Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and we're a little bit later today because Play Hearthstone has tweeted out the latest balance patch teaser. We're gonna see Zilliax nerf for like a 5th time. Sonya finally getting hit. Ethereal Oracle not getting nerfed at all. What the hell? And the Demon Seed and Dark Lair both getting hit in Wild. We don't know the changes yet. Likely, I think it's going live tomorrow, but we know all the cards changing. We'll go over all of them and what I think those changes might be. And if you enjoy the content on the channel, if you'd like to earn your subscription, please hit that sub button down below. The video will like as it helps settle laws. We're on the road to 90,000 subscribers. So we have this teaser tweeted out that does show a bunch of cards being changed. So let's go over what exactly will be getting hit. There is one buff as well. If you don't know what that card is, it's a terrible rogue legendary that probably will still be terrible. Regardless, yes, Sonya, the card I have bitched and moaned about for like months and months and months, is finally getting changed. It'll probably just go to 5 mana and still be really broken. I'm hoping that they took my suggestion, not that, I mean, they're not gonna actually take it directly. We'll have like-minded stuff, but make it so after you play a 1-cost minion, you get a copy of it rather than a card. Because right now, really insane with Breakdance, doubling up on Grift to Amulets. It's in line with the original Sonya, which only worked on minions to begin with. And yeah, would still be a powerful card. You could still do like really good stuff with other minions and Syndiuses and all that. I expect it to see play if that would happen. But yeah, if it just goes to 5 mana, not, you know, it slows it down a tiny bit, but the effect of the card is insane. They could add a cap to it, but they rarely ever seem to do that. But you could have, like, after the first time you play a 1-cost card, right? You get it? So just cap it at that. But there's a bunch of different ways that can go on it. My guess, yeah, 5 mana and call it a day and still piss me off. But regardless, I'm just happy to see this card finally getting hit. I know it's more of a higher MMR thing, but it's just been an absurd card forever. And maybe it can open up some design space. Maybe it can make some cards that can go down to 1 that are actually playable, right? For Rogue, you could do that, maybe. Zilliax getting hit yet again, and I believe it is the Pylon module this time. That is the image in the graphic. They are not nerfing, from what I can tell, on Kiliak's virus module, so yay, still gonna have to contend with that. But Pylon module getting hit, and yeah, you could take the +1 off the attack, off the health. You could make this more expensive, less stats. There's a lot of things they could do with it. We'll find out when it happens, but yeah, it's crazy how much this card has been nerfed. This will be the fifth nerf to this card already, and that's not even hitting on Kiliak's, which is another really contentious thing for a lot of people. But yeah, Zilliax getting nerfed yet again. Sigil of Skydiving is the card that will get nerfed for, I guess, Demon Hunter and Shaman. No pop-up book was listed, so it looks like Sigil, and there's like 2 changes, right? This can go to 3, or you could take a pirate away. I don't really see any other options with that. I feel like at 3, it's a dead card. 1 less pirate might still see play, so a pretty good chance I think it stays to, at 2 mana, but I mean, what else are you really doing, right? I don't think they're reworking the card. And yeah, Demon Hunter has been doing really well too, despite, you know, Shaman's dominance. Demon Hunter really likes this card in Standard and Wild, so we'll certainly have some impact regardless of what the change is. Hopefully help dial back Shaman a bit. This doesn't appear to be a major patch, by the way. It's more of just, you know, nipping a few things down a touch, including Druid. I'm kind of upset. Honestly, they're gonna nerf Crystal Cluster. Like, it's a very strong card in the deck. Ramping up, I guess they're gonna make it 7 or gain 2 empty mana crystals maybe, but that kills the card. That would be terrible. I imagine it just goes to 7, and then yeah, you're not as likely to ramp up into Dungar maybe as fast, but there's a million other ramp cards. Like, it's not gonna be a big deal, and Dungar is just insane. And we're nerfing, you know, things that can really punish the Dungar decks, the Zilliaxes with the Pylon module, the Sigil of Skydiving. That, yeah, I don't like this as the target for Dungar Druid, because I imagine that's what this is. But yeah, this probably goes to 7. They have 1 less good ramp option, or 1 that costs a bit more to play, and hopefully it makes a difference that people stop playing that terrible deck. I even cast, like at Worlds casting it, the most brain dead deck ever to comment. Oh, he ramped. Oh, he ramped, and then he played Dungar. He won. Cool. Oh, he didn't play Dungar? He lost. Darn. That was literally it. There's no other decision making. It's pretty ridiculous. And we do have one buff coming for standard Tolgath. Like, yay, I guess. I mean, you have Tarslek in standard right now. Why are you ever going to play a Tolgath? But yeah, I imagine 3 mana. What else are you doing? You're going to make it a bit cheaper. Probably make it a 3/3, a 3/4. I mean, what else are you really doing? I guess you could triple the damage it does. That could be something, but yeah, probably 3 mana. I guess they had the audacity to nerf Sonya. Finally, like, okay, well, if we're ever going to touch a rogue card, we're definitely going to buff another rogue legendary as compensation to our rogue overlords. And yeah, for Ethereal Oracle, this card here, not getting nerfed. That genuinely shocking. Feel like it's a huge oversight. Even with like nerfing a Sonya, the giant rogue spam, not stopping. All these burn decks have the perfect, insane draw engine with Ethereal Oracle. So yeah, look out for that. I'm obviously not very satisfied about that, but maybe I'll get some dev comments in the patch notes to talk about it. And yeah, for Wild, we're getting 2 changes. So Dark Glare, nerfed, I believe for the 3rd time. It started as 3 mana 3/4, refresh 2 crystals, then went down to 2 mana, refresh a mana crystal, then went to 3 mana, refresh a mana crystal, and now it's getting nerfed again. And it is coming with a Demon Seed nerf. So clearly they're worried about the Demon Seed still being prevalent with a Dark Glare nerf. So I imagine Dark Glare goes to 4, 5. I don't know. Again, I say, well, like with Sonya, you could add a cap to it. Like the first time you take damage, refresh 2 mana crystals or something, right? But again, they don't like doing that. So I imagine this goes up probably to 5 mana if like Spirit of the Frog is any precedent, right? They just, with Wild, they don't take nearly as much care. Outright, sometimes they will gut cards. But yeah, Dark Glare getting hit. And then yes, a lot of people will be thrilled to see this. I'll be thrilled to see it when I see the change, because I want to know what the change is. The Demon Seed getting hit. This is the 3rd time this card is getting nerfed. It is also was banned in Wild before, but in terms of actual balance changes, this is the 3rd time we're going to see it. And there's 2 ways of going about it. You can make it even harder to complete. This started at 6, 7, and 8, got nerfed to 10, 10, and 10 on each step. They could take it further, 11, 11, 12, 13, 15. I don't know when it makes a difference when you have a card like Hearthstone, but they're nerfing Dark Glare to go with it. So maybe that's the idea, that if it's a lot higher and we nerf Dark Glare, it won't be easy to complete that way. Or what I would love to see, Blightborn Thames or whatever she's called, that card there, reworked to be like 7, 8, 9 mana, really expensive. Or I don't imagine they're going to rework the reward text. Again, if you just make it both sides take it, Hearthstone negates that as a strategy. They'll just kill you the same way anyways. So I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be. We'll find out. At least we have seen quite a bit of changes for the health of Wild this year, which I do applaud and I am happy about. I just hope, I want it gutted. I'm not gonna lie, this card has been the bane of my Hearthstone existence since it came out 3 years ago, and I just want to see it. I want to see it gone. But I do know it is really popular. You run into it because people do like playing it. There's always that flip side. So we'll find out likely tomorrow. Stay tuned. Of course, we'll go over all the patch notes, any dev comments, and maybe we get an explanation why this card, Ethereal Oracle or Ethereal Oracle, whatever you want to call it, is not there, because it seems like just a really obscene card right now, at least to me. I even put it in the last thumbnail. I put it in there. I thought it was a sure thing. And well, not so much. Anyways, let me know what you think about all these cards and everything going on in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.